Naslund, and today we will be doing Unit 3, Lesson 11, Focus on Problem Solving. And we'll be focusing on problem solving using division. So let's read the scenario here. It says, division in amusement parks. There are many things to do at an amusement park. Ride the rides, play some games, try new foods. Many people like to ride roller coasters while at the amusement park. The top 3 tallest roller coasters in the world are in the United States. One of the tallest roller coasters is 456 feet tall and is located in Jackson, New Jersey. It says the 4th and 5th grade classes went on a field trip to the amusement park. All right, question 1. There are 58 4th grade students who are in the line to ride the Loop the Loo roller coaster. Each roller coaster car can hold 4 people. How many roller coaster cars are needed so they all can ride the roller coaster at the same time? So I know there are 58 4th graders. 4 people can go in the car, and we need to figure out how they can all ride at the same time. So I know that I first want to do some division with the 4 and the 58. So I'm going to go ahead and create my boxes here. And I have 4 on this side and 58. So I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to say to myself, okay, how many times does 4 go into 5? Well, 4 goes into 5 one time. 4 times 1 is 4. I'm going to go ahead and subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1. And take my 1 and I'm going to bring it over here. So I have 18. So 4 goes into 18. Well, 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 4 more is 12. Plus 4 more is 16. If I did 1 more, I'd get too high. So I'll say my 4 times 4 is 16. And I'll say 18 minus 16 is 2. So I end up with a remainder of 2. So I have to read the question carefully because it says, how many roller coasters cars are needed so they all can ride? Right now, I would be missing a couple of people. They wouldn't be able to ride because they're my remainder there. So instead of having 14 cars, I'm going to change that to 15 cars in order to include my remainder of 2. So I'm going to need 15 cars so that everyone can ride on the roller coaster. All right, let's go ahead and read question number 2. It says 41 people are riding the mile-long wooden roller coaster. Each roller coaster car holds 6 people. All the cars are full except the last car. How many people are in that last car? So I know there's 41 people riding total. Only 6 people can fit per car, and they want to know how many people are left in that last car. So I'm thinking that this might mean that I need to figure out what that remainder is when I do my division. So let's do our 41 divided by 6 first, and then we'll see what kind of remainder we get. So 41 divided by 6. So 6 goes here. We get 41. All right, so first I'd say, can 4 go into 6? Nope. And I multiply. 6 times 0, I get 0. I subtract, and I get 4. Just going to slide this 4 right on over. All right, so I'm back to 41. All right, so how many 6s go into 41? Well, I know that 6 times 5 would give me 30. So it's more than that. 6 times 6 would give me 36. But 6 times 7 would be too big. So we're going to say 6. And 6 times 6 is 36. Go ahead and do some subtraction here. I can't do 1 minus 6, so I'm going to change this to a 3. And then I would get 11 minus 6, which 11 minus 6 is 5. So I get a 36 remainder of 5, meaning that I have 5 people that are in that last car. So I would just say 5 people. Put 5P for speed, but it's going to be 5 people. All right. This one, more amusement park fun. After riding the roller coaster, the 4th and 5th grade classes spend the rest of the day getting lunch, going shopping, and riding the rest of the rides at the amusement park. It says there are 27 students in Evan's group. each student decides to get a lunch special at the food stand. If each lunch special is $7, how much did the students spend for lunch altogether? So we've got 27 students. They each spend 7, and they want to know how much they spend altogether. So this one, I have to think about it. It isn't a division problem. They're each spending that amount of money, and that keyword each helps me know that this is a multiplication problem, not division. So I'm going to say 27 times 7. So first I'll do 7 times 7, which is 49. Here my 4. 2 times 7 is 14, plus my 4 would give me 18. So total, they spend $189 on food. Whew, an expensive lunch, but I guess it is 27 people. So $189. All right, number 4. 31 students are in line to ride the Ferris wheel. 4 students are needed to fill each Ferris wheel car. How many Ferris wheel cars will be full? So we have 31 students. We can only fit 4 students in each car, and how many will be full? All right, so this one is a division one. We've got 4 on the outside. That's what I'm dividing. I want to know how many 4s go into 31. Now I can look at it right away, and I know that 4 does not go into 3. So I say 0, and then I would get 3 here, and I get to just bring that 3 right on over. So we're back to 31. So 4 is into 31. Well, I know that 4 times 5 is 20. I want more than 5. And I know that 4 times 7 is 28. And 28 is pretty darn close to that 31. If I get higher than that, then I'm going to go over 31. So we're going to say 7. 4 times 7 is 28. So I subtract those, and I would get 3. So I get a remainder of 3. So the question, though, is how many cars will be full? So I'm going to have 7 full cars, and then I will have 3 on the last car. So I'm going to say 7 cars are full. So sometimes understanding that remainder and what to do with it's really important. You got to go back and reread that question. They want to know how many will be full. Well, there's 7 full cars and 1 that's partially full with only 3 people. All right, I'm going to go ahead and erase the work we've done so far, and we're going to go ahead and do this last problem. It says, in the souvenir shop, a worker opens a box of posters. The posters in the box are bundled in groups of 8. There are a total of 2,864 posters in the box. How many bundles of posters are in the box? So I have groups of 8. I know there's a total of 2,864, and we want to divide those to figure out how many bundles are in the box. So 8 is going to go on the outside here. Just going to make my box here. And we've got 2,860. We're going to have to add a little box on the end there. And 4. So first I'll say, does 8 go into 2? Nope. I multiply, I get my 0. Subtract, I get 2. And then go ahead and bring that 2 over. So I get 28. So how many 8s go into 28? So we start counting. We've got 8, 16, 24. So we get 3. Get 24 here. 28 minus 24 gives me 4. I'm just going to bring that 4 right up here. And then I'm going to say, how many times does 8 go into 46? All right, so 8 goes into 46 5 times. It gives me 40. 46 minus 40 is 6. I'm going to bring that over, so I have 64, and 8 goes into 64 8 times. with no remainder because 8 times 8 is 64. So